This is our Bitcoin analytics dashboard for um, class 209 for the summer of 2021. So first, starting off at the top here, we have our overall filter that'll filter the Bitcoin price trends and month-over-month inflation rate. We have a Twitter sentiment gauge, and this is just overall whether tweets from the last 24 hours related to Bitcoin are something that we'd consider positive, neutral, or negative here in the red, neutrals here in the yellow. We also have the current Bitcoin price with the change since yesterday or 24 hours ago. And this is that same change but in a percentage format. For the Bitcoin price trends graph here and inflation rate, we have these two. The first one just to see if there's any correlation between Bitcoin pricing and inflation rate, as well as on the top graph, we have also the number of transactions per day, which is shown up as a bar graph in the background, as well as a simple moving average of the Bitcoin price. Each of these different data sources, you can go ahead and select to remove them or to show them, as well as zoom in to a specific point here. Zoomed into takes a minute there. Yeah, we're able to zoom in. You can kind of see in with the labels here, give you the dates, as well as the number of transactions and the price for that particular date. Here on the same for the inflation rate, this is just the month to month over inflation rate in decimal format. Down here we have our Bitcoin sentiment. This is how we got the gauge at the top, kind of shows the data overall. When we use sentiment, it gauges it on neutral, positive, and negative, and just the amount, what it considers. We also have a Bitcoin hashtag word cloud here. This is just over those tweets. Shows the frequency of the words. The larger the words you see in the word chart means the more frequently it was mentioned inside of the sentiment or inside of the tweets. This is our Bitcoin news feed. These are just articles that related to Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. You can follow any of these links and it'll open up the article. On the next tab here, this is our transaction explorer. Here you just, as it mentions, you enter a wallet address. It defaults to this one, which mentions it in the title also which wallet you're looking at. And you're able to click on any of the nodes. And once you select a node, it'll show incoming transactions as blue and outgoing transactions as red. You're able to also, with this drop down here, select different visualization algorithms for the transaction graph, and it'll automatically adjust the graph for you. Some of the interesting items here, especially on much larger transactions, we can see, go circle here. You can also see that even though we highlighted this parent node here at the top, there's still a lot of nodes that are in gray. And this is kind of helpful with breadth first algorithm to visualize. This pretty much shows these means that any of these nodes here on the bottom were part of a transaction that involved this original wallet here, but it did not directly send money to that wallet. So like we click right here, we can see that this node sent money both to the wallet that we are looking at and to this other unknown wallet that we haven't investigated yet. We also have our about page, which just talks a little bit about our overall goal for this project, some of the intended audiences, the data sources that we use to populate all of this information, as well as each of the team members on the team. Thank you.